be more here. So, got a 1998 Honda Accord LX. See if I can zoom in here. 1998 Honda Accord LX 2.3 liter single cam VTEC. So what I'm doing is a valve job. This is bad lighting. Give this light. So anyways, I'm doing the valves on this, and basically what you want to do first, take your valve cover off, right? You want to take your spark plugs out, that way you can rotate the cylinder, your crank. So basically what you want to do is, when you start, you want to start at top dead center, and that's going to open up these valves here. That way you can adjust them. So top dead center, cylinder 1. Okay, once you adjust these, you're going to use, first of all, you're going to use a 10mm to loosen a nut, flathead. You want to adjust, this is your exhaust side, that's going to be 30mm. This is your intake side, it's going to be 030, so 0.030. Basically you just want to call it 30mm. Intake, exhaust, cylinder 1. So you got exhaust, exhaust, intake, intake. Okay, cylinder 1. When you're done that, you want to move here to cylinder 3. Same thing. When you're done this, you want to move here to 4, and then 2. So it's 1, 3, 4, 2. Okay. So when you start at cylinder 1, you want to have it top dead center, right? When you move to cylinder 3, you want to have your top dead center right here, lined up with this here. Okay, when you move to cylinder 4, you want to have your top dead center completely upside down. Complete opposite from top dead center. You want to have it facing down. Okay, so basically what I do is, from top dead center, let's say this is top dead center, I mark the shaft opposite from it. That way I know. So let's say top dead center was down, and say this was the opposite, I'd mark it. That way I know this is my top dead center facing down. So basically your top dead center would be facing down, and this here would be facing up. The little mark you made. A little confusing, but top dead center pointed down. That's for cylinder 4. Cylinder 2, you're going to be facing, top dead center is going to be facing that way. So cylinder 1, top dead center. Cylinder 3, top dead center right here. Cylinder 4, top dead center facing straight down. And cylinder 2, top dead center, dead even with this. I go by the valve cover seat. So there you go. So basically, you know, let's just say I just got done with cylinder 2. That was the last one I did. So basically, when you adjust these, you want your filler gauge to not be tight, not be too loose, but basically you want it to be able to just slide in pretty easy. You know, you'll feel a little bit of drag on it. That's it. That's how you want it. These were super tight before I started, so that's, let's see here, that's your, let me see, focus, that's your 030 millimeter. So I call it 30mm. That's for your exhaust side, which is the front here. And this is 0.026. I call it 26mm. Okay, and that is for the back side back here. So like I said, I left off on cylinder 2. And basically what you want is you want that to slide in. It's actually a little bit too loose. I'm going to have to redo that. I'll show y'all how it's done. I'm going to redo it. And this one here is, yeah, see, this one here is tight. Tighter. Yeah, basically you want that to have some drag. So yeah, it's kind of funny how they go in. It'll slide right in, but then it won't want to come back out. But poor lighting. So basically, let's see here. All right, see, it's in there. There you go. So, and anyway, let me grab my 30mm. I'm gonna show y'all exactly where you're gonna be putting these. Okay. So, this is where it's gonna go. You see that lip here? You're gonna go right underneath of that and basically slide it right in. That's how you want it. You can hear that little bit of drag. So, being that this one back here was too tight, I'm gonna redo it, and I'm gonna try to record it for you guys. It was this one here. Bear with me. I don't really have any help here, so. Alright. Grab 26mm. Readjust this here, it's too tight. This one, yeah, too loose, I'm sorry. So, let me see, that's too hard for y'all to see. There you go, much better. Alright, so you can see here, and this is cylinder 2. This is the last cylinder I'm doing. Alright, so we're going to loosen this up. Let me show y'all how to do that. You take your 10mm, and you loosen it. Okay? Here's how I do mine. Go ahead and I slide my feeler gauge in, right? Slide it in, it's nice and loose. Alright, and what I do is, let me see, I take and I just go ahead and I finger tighten mine. That way you know it's not too tight, not too loose. So go by feel. A little bit tighter. There you go. There. You hear that? There you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that back down. And what you do is you hold your flathead here. You hold that in position. And you tighten your nut back down. You don't want to over tighten them, you just want to snug them down to 13 foot-pound, and then you check your measurement. Nice and a nice drag to it. Right there. Okay. Get in there. All right. Basically, you want these. I mean, the back side, the intake side is 26 millimeter. So basically, you want to get that as close as you can to 26 millimeter. Okay. If you over tighten them or you got too much drag, you're not at 26 millimeter. If you don't tighten them enough, you're not at 26 millimeter. Okay. So basically, that's about as perfect as I can get that. And basically, you're really just trying to get them all as close as possible. Trust me, you're not going to get none of these perfect. And believe me, if you have to adjust these in the first place, they're not perfect anyway. Some of them are over tight, some of them are over loose, and that's just from mileage. You know, they kind of self-tighten. So this car's got 280,000 miles on it, so they were super tight. So anyway, that's how you do a valve adjustment on a Honda. This is a 1998 Honda Accord 2.3 liter EX. I'm sorry, VTEC. It's an LX model. 1998 Honda Accord LX 2.3 liter VTEC single cam. So let's see here. And here is your measurements. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, this is B More signing out. I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This was basically just a demonstration. I know I didn't, go hands-on with everything, but I think I did a pretty good job at explaining. Be More signing out. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you.